Today I'll be debating about driving age in the United States. My main claim is that raising the driving age to 18 is absolutely the best way to make the road safer for our drivers. My significance claim is that current legal driving age contributes much in the increase of motor vehicle accidents and death. In an article, teen crash statistic in the last decade, over 68,000 teens have died in a car crash. 65% of the 65% of the teen passenger deaths occur when another teen is driving. Nearly half of the fatal crashes involving 16-year-old drivers were single vehicle crashes. In the US, on average, 37,000 people die in a car accident each year, 1,600 which are under the age of 15. Shockingly, on average, 8,000 deaths were caused from drivers aged 16 to 20. Additionally, each year see an average of 2.3 million people injured or paralyzed in car accidents. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for US teens. In 2010, 17 ages 16 to 19 die every day from motor vehicle injuries. Per mile driven, teen drivers aged 16 to 19 are 3 times more likely than drivers aged to 20 and older to be in a fatal crash. This proves that the older the driver, the lower the chance the driver getting into an accident. The only way to lower the chance of getting into an accident is to raise the legal driving age to 18. In 2010, about 2,700 teens in United States aged 16 to 19 were killed, and almost 282,000 were treated and released from emergency department for injuries suffered in motor vehicle crashes. The risk of motor vehicle crashes is higher among 16 to 19-year-olds than among any other age group. In fact, per mile driven, teen drivers aged 16 to 19 are 3 times more likely than drivers aged 20 and older. This would make sense that raising the driving age to 18 can make the road safer for our driver and reduce the crash rate. For my inherency claim, I want to say that the US system for teens to obtain the driver license failed to work because of the lack of restrictions. The current license for people under 18 is divided into 3 stages prior to obtaining the driver license. Stage 1 is the learning permit. The requirement for a learning permit is you must be 15 years of age, passing division exam, pass Class D knowledge exam, proof of school attendance, and parent or legal guardian. Stage 2 of the system is intermediate restricted driver license. You must be 16-year-old and pass the driving test. You must have a learning permit for 180 days. You cannot have a ticket driving offenses that add up more than 6 points on your driving record. You must have verification from a parent or legal guardian or a licensed driving instructor to state that you have 50 hours. Certification driving experience must be made from official form provided by Department of Safety. Driver and passenger must wear seatbelt. Stage 3 of system is intermediate unrestricted driver license. You must have held intermediate restricted license for 1 year. You cannot have accumulated more than 6 points on your driving record. You cannot have had a traffic accident that was your fault, and you cannot have 2 seatbelt violations. Driver and passenger must wear a seatbelt. The reason why this system is flawed and failed to work because of its restrictions. It lacked adequate restrictions and failed to prove the experience driving under extreme conditions and maturity of young drivers. Young people are generally more technological, capable, and more likely to be distracted by multimedia devices than older people. According to Pew Research Center, in an article, statistic for teen users and cell phone while driving, 34% of texting teen 16 to 17 admit that they have texted while driving. Adding at least a year onto the legal driving age would bring maturity in our area and increase awareness of danger driving while using mobile media and communication devices. According to Robert Davis from USA Today, young drivers lack what called executive branch of teen brain. It's the part that weigh risk, make judgment, and control impulsive behavior. Scientists at the NIH campus have found that this vital area develops through teenage year and isn't fully mature until age 25. Our current system failed to work because it doesn't test this part of the brain. Raising the driving age would allow teenagers to be more mature on the road and less likely to cause unwanted accident. For my solvency claim, raising the legal driving age to 18 will significantly improve the accident rate and fatality. According to National Highway Traffic Safety and Administration, 16 and 17-year-old average about 30 accidents per million mile travel, and 10 of them are fatal accidents. Raising the legal driving age to 18 would help reduce the accident and fatality by half or even more. Like I mentioned above, this will give teens 2 more years to be more mature and develop the part of the brain is responsible for judgment making. These statistics show that not all teens are capable of making wise decisions. Raising the driving age will stop these unwanted accidents, will definitely reduce it. It will definitely make the road safer for our driver, and people will feel more comfortable on the road. Thank you.